Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Unpredictable. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Anne.
And welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
It's very nice to have you all back. And again, thank you so much for the lovely comments you've been leaving and sending us so much support. And everyone seems to be really enjoying the podcast so far.
Well, I'm glad.
We're not doing half bad of a job.
Oh, no, I know.
Which is great. I wanted to discuss the moon, first of all, because we've just had this blood eclipse moon on Tuesday just gone. And that moon was so hectic with the energy.
It was, yeah.
I found myself being very up, being very down.
And then you have the metro.
Oh, the Mercury retrograde started
yes.
Mercury retrograde also started on the 26th of February.
Yeah.
And that shifts energies for people feeling very, very, very out of sorts.
Yeah.
And feeling like things are falling apart and not working in your life as well.
But today is a bad day for it, electricity-wise, things not working, things not going right. I did an awful job with my phone.
Yeah, it's just, the energy is hectic.
Yeah.
The moon has caused a lot of energy shifts. I did read something online. I can't remember who posted it on Instagram, but a spiritual page had up about this moon being the moon of really letting go.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because we've just left the year of the snake as well. So it really is the time now to let go of people and situations and circumstances that are holding you back in life.
Yeah.
And hopefully now, after this eclipse and this blood moon that we've had this week, guys, give yourself a week, give yourself a chance to recharge and feel better in yourself. But hopefully now, within the next week, everyone will start to feel a bit better in themselves.
And things will go back to normal. Well, I did an awful job with my phone today. And it seems to be coming back. And I went into the bank and the bank manager had to look at it because he was... And then one of the girls came along and they had to look at it. And they says they never seen anything like it. And I says, no, I didn't go into anything. And there was about 10 apps. And I says, no. But they cleared all them. And they couldn't understand. And he says, how on God's earth, what is that? Well, I thought to myself, I says, I'm not normal.
Well, if they don't know, how are you supposed to know?
Yeah, well, it seems to have come back. I closed off my phone and I put it back on.
Oh, yeah, sometimes it just needs a reboot.
Yeah.
But I have found a lot of people who have reached out have said they found this week very draining and very tiring.
Yeah.
And it has been a very, very hectic moon. And we would love to hear from you guys how you have found this blood moon eclipse and how your energy has been. And being very open and very vulnerable and very honest. We want the truth.
And that's it, yeah.
Because I have found it, some days I've been great. Other days I've just felt very worn out.
And another thing I want to say as well, I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about, she came for a reading, and talking about, setting up and how to do things properly.
Yeah.
And when you don't do things properly, you can have tricksters coming in.
Yeah.
And when they come in, they play pop. Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, we talked about, and we haven't talked about trickster energy yet.
But you see, if you don't, when you're doing a reading.
Yeah.
And if you don't set up properly and you ask for Archangel Michael and you ask for the white light for people's loved ones.
That goes into protecting yourself and, calling in from your fifth and highest and divine dimension. Because if you are not protecting your energy.
Yeah, you'll have tricksters.
Yeah, and it could be somebody coming in posing as a spirit of that person.
Yeah.
But it's not actually them, it's negative energy because you haven't protected yourself.
Yeah.
So you're welcoming in God knows what. That's why I always preach on my social medias. For anybody who even just has a pack of cards at home, that they shouldn't open them.
No.
They shouldn't. You might as well be messing with all the wrong things if you're opening your cards or you're dabbling with things without protecting your energy properly.
Yeah.
Which I think is so important. You need to protect yourself no matter what spiritual work you're doing.
Yeah.
Just because they say angel cards, it doesn't mean it's safe to open the box.
It's not safe to open any card.
No, you need to be protecting your energy. You need to know what you're doing.
And when you check out your cards, you're opening a space.
Yeah.
And you could be opening a dark hole.
Yeah.
But we don't. We bring in the white light.
Yeah. That is very, very true. And I actually did have energy protecting on for us to talk about tonight as well.
Yeah.
Because I have had a lot of people reach out and ask us how can they protect their energy if they find themselves being spiritual. Like, they mightn't read cards. Maybe they do. But if somebody was knowing that there's a lot of spirits coming in around them and communicating with them, how would they best protect their energy?
Well, you do the Archangel Michael prayer.
Yeah.
And that's and you ask Archangel Michael, always ask for the 5th and 7th and highest and divine dimension.
Yeah.
And when you ask for that, you will be okay.
We did get a question in from somebody. Now, their username is elouis_x. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. And she asked, is there a specific way you ladies protect yourselves when communicating, etc.? I am very spiritually sensitive, but don't want to let in negative energies, so I ignore most of them. And even though you say you ignore, you can't ignore.
No.
There's no such thing as ignoring. If they want to come in, they're going to come into you. You can't turn off your spirituality. And as a light worker, it is extremely important for you to protect your energy on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It's important for everybody to do it.
It's like I ground every day.
But it's not just grounding. Like, when I get up in the morning, I ask Archangel Michael to come in with his blue and purple light and wrap his colours around me in his cloak and to protect me. People should be doing this regardless of they think if they're spiritual or not. But if you feel you are spiritually sensitive, this is something you can be doing every morning when you get up, just to protect your energy. Also making sure that you're white saging yourself and saging your home.
Yeah.
And if you feel, if you're spiritually sensitive, that you know you've been around somebody in regards to work or even in regards to a family member or a friend that you find is quite negative, you need to be saging yourself and asking Archangel Michael. Because I don't know if you would agree with me on this one, but I find if you're very spiritually in tune, you're more able to pick up and carry the negativity with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, anybody can carry the negativity with them. What I always say to people, and it's very important as well, if you get up and like you feel like your life is going downwards and you get up every day and you'd say, oh, nothing's good, why is all this happening, why is that? Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And also, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and just say, well, this is going to go away now and I'm going to think positive and bring that light in around you.
But also, if you're finding yourself in a mindset where things are very stressful, go and talk to your doctor. Go and get extra support, because you might need to reach out to supports outside of the home for that help. Like, I'm going to grief counselling at the minute and I think it's helping me, and that's as it should be.
Yeah.
You know, but that's something I needed to do.
Yeah.
Supports are out there and in place for people.
Yeah.
You need to look into your options with that as well. We'll pull a card for this lady who asked that question.
Should I bring in my glasses?
No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh,
I did, surely.
Oh, you did. And we'll see what her angels are giving her. They have thrown out for you the 5 of emotion. Not being hard on yourself. You blame yourself for a lot of things, especially things that are out of your control, and you have to stop doing that. This is a very important time for you to trust yourself, Get on this new spiritual journey. Believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself so you can get back onto a very happy path of joy. No more being hard on yourself. We don't need it, so we don't.
Or 2 cards come out, might as well do the 2.
You might as well. They were meant to be.
The 2 of fire, you're coming into your own. If you're in a business, there's new partnership coming in around you. Also, new partnership, new contacts and new agreements. Excellent luck as you move forward with your life. Also, the other card came out, the Hermit, spending quiet time alone, self-discovering yourself. So, bit of meditation, but self-discovering yourself, that's what you need to be doing.
Well, that's where the spirituality steps in.
Yeah.
Because this person is obviously on a huge journey of spiritual growth.
Yeah.
Meditation is great for that, so it is. I want to thank you all as well because we asked you in one of our episodes to send in your experiences if you had any with psychic or energy vampires, and we actually got quite a lot of responses to this, which I'm very happy about. So I'm going to read them out now in this episode for you guys. So we have this lady Jan says she has 2 energy vampires or psychic vampires. I work in a school and I think teachers are the worst. They hold so much stress and grief from parents, students, management, and the profession has such a stereotype that everybody cares that there are no boundaries and staff rooms become toxic places. Literally, there are certain people who I feel their dark or their energy on a daily basis and I avoid them. The second is my ex. Despite cord cuttings and everything, he still includes me in group messages saying things directed to me, so I will go back to him. I would leave the group chat, but I feel that will make him think he is getting to me. I have had no contact with him in 2 years. It's amazing the amount of people who are willing to be flying monkeys and allow drama to continue.
Yeah. Well, personally, I will start this, if that's okay.
Start away.
I would leave the group.
So would I.
And if your friends want you and get rid of them, they will start up a new group.
No, it's her ex.
Yeah, but what, isn't she in a group?
He is the one adding her.
Yeah, well, don't. Just get out of the group.
Yeah, there's no need to be in it.
No, I would not be in it. And I wouldn't hold... I wouldn't... If you're rid of him for 2 years, and I know cutting the cords and all that, but the thing is, to get out of that group, block him, and don't let him into your life.
But that's where energy vampires or psychic vampires thrive, because they love...
the drama.
And they love you feeling low in yourself, and they take all your goodness and they take it for themselves, and that is such a clear example of the energy vampire.
And when you're going to your job in the morning, you look out the window and say, I asked the angels and I asked to go into a bubble of light and surround me with a bubble of light, and I do not want to hear any more crap out of anybody. I'm going to work because I enjoy it.
And you have to really put that energy out there that
I'm not
accepting crap today. Not having it, not putting up with it.
Yeah.
We'll pull this lady a card and we'll see what they're giving her.
But isn't it amazing the ways people talk anyway?
Oh, 3 cards fell out for her.
I didn't touch them now.
Yeah, good.
Gooly, gooly, golly. Gooly, gooly, golly.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm going to pull these 3 cards flew out for you, so you've been really looking for the sign, so you have.
That lady is a bit upside down.
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
No.
Fix me chair.
Romance. And she's a bit inside out.
Romance is coming up for you. it is getting ready to step forward for you. A gift of love letters, falling in love, meeting somebody new is very strongly on the cards for you. They are giving you the 10 of emotion, that there is a lot of blessings and wonderful happy times coming in around you and your little family. I suppose it's all about you getting yourself from A to B at the minute, and they just want you to know your angels and your guides are helping you to go from A to B for the happiness to come in. But for that to really happen, you need to open your heart. Self-love is so important. And I know it's very easy for us to come on here and preach about self-love, but this is something you need to so strongly work on. Self-love and actually opening your heart.
And self-care.
Exactly. And also opening your heart and not being scared to let a new relationship in for you.
Mine is the 6th of fire. Good fortune, good luck, an award around you. So you're going to be recognised for your work.
Oh, very good. We will take that, so we will.
You will, surely.
Surely. Imelda sent in a message about psychic vampires, saying her current boss is a psychic vampire. Her confidence is diminishing under her, and her colleague also feels it as well.
Yeah, well, do you want to take it or will I?
Well, all you can do is, like you said, protect your energy, call in Archangel Michael, wrap yourself in a bubble every day going into work, and physically say to yourself before you go into the building, I am not accepting anyone taking away my confidence. I am not accepting anyone taking away my power.
Well, this person, male or female, is on a power trip, and it makes them feel good to put you down. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're doing. So don't let them put you down. And if they actually, sometimes I feel that people like that can smell it.
Yeah, like they know who's gonna let them have their energy.
Yeah, and like stand up, stand up to them. And to me, that's a form of bullying.
Yeah, but it's spiritual bullying. Like, this person might not say anything to them at all, Mum. So you have to be very careful in a sense of, this person genuinely might be really nice.
I don't think so.
No,
can feel
but
it.
you have to look at it like they mightn't physically say anything. And you can't stand up and start shouting at somebody or giving out to somebody if they haven't physically said or done anything to you.
Yeah, and you don't need to
protect your energy.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing to do in them circumstances.
Yeah.
Because when you start to protect your energy, people will leave you alone.
Well, I know a girl that really was bullied out of her job.
Yeah.
You know the girl.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't like that kind of stuff.
No. We will pull a card for Imelda. And we'll see what they're giving Imelda.
Imelda's going to a concert. There's some sort of a
My cards are flying out today.
Yeah. There's some sort of something she's going to the venue, and it's like singing.
4 of Abundance has come out for you, Imelda. You need to keep an eye on your balance around spending and saving. I actually feel you need to remind yourself that it's okay to treat yourself to nice things. And this doesn't mean like, oh, treat the family. It is okay for you to take a little something for just yourself and treat yourself to something. But to be mindful of that balance.
Do you know abundance is a good thing too? It comes in a lot. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah. And this is like, this is the, what would we call it? The Midas touch. No matter what you do quite well. And also there's a lot and abundance of good things around you as well.
Lovely. It's all about protecting your energy, guys. Our lovely friend Siobhan has sent us a message.
Hi Siobhan, how are you?
And she said...
How is my little person? Well, he's not little, he's bigger than me.
She said, hey girl, love the podcast. Good to have yous back. I have an energy vampire in my life very close to me. My mom. I love her dearly, but she carries such a heavy, bad, negative energy, like loads of all of her problems on me. Talks about everyone. I've had to distance myself and block her. It's all too much for me. Puts me in bad humour when I see her because I know what to expect. She is a drinker as well and gets very bad when she drinks. All of her problems come out on my kids. But I can spot them a mile away by the way life is quiet without the drama. I miss my mum. It's hard. It's been like this since I'm young. I'm just older now to step away. If you have time, can you pull me a card? Just thought this was a very good example of an energy vampire. And that is actually a very good example of an energy vampire, so it is.
Well, I know this lady personally, and I've met her. And anybody that's listening to this, and she would sink your heart. She is such a lovely person.
Yeah, Siobhan is the best.
She is a very lovely, lovely, lovely person.
But she is clearly seen from...
That would be her psychic.
What she has sent on. How bad the energy can be. And it's really hard because it can be somebody in your family. It could be a very close friend who you love so strongly. It could even be your partner, like in your relationship. And you might actually have to step away because they are taking all of your happiness and turning it into bad humours and sadness.
Yeah, bad drama.
Yeah. And that is totally right.
Ooh. The 6 of air. The winds of change are blowing. It's a vibral wind and it's blowing around you. You are going on a holiday, you're taking a trip, but the winds of change are blowing for you and it's a very good wind. So a great deal of luck to come with it.
Oh, wow. The Guardian of Thought has come up for you. I actually feel that there's going to be a huge acceleration around career for you. I feel like there's a lot of positivity and recognition coming your way. You just need to keep believing in yourself and having a little bit more confidence in yourself. You doubt yourself quite a lot and there's no need for you to doubt yourself.
And, I was thinking that as well when, I was shuffling the cards for her. And they were telling me that she's going to go far in life.
Of course
she will. And she's going to be like... she's going to be known for what she does.
Of course she will be. Of course. That's all the questions we got on the psychic vampires. So thank you all very much for sending them on. It's actually really fascinating to know that other people do recognise who their vampires are. And this might be a lesson for you guys. You might think that you don't have an energy or a psychic vampire in your life, but this might be the opportunity for you to sit back and reevaluate your friendships and your relationships. Because we all have an energy or a psychic vampire.
Yeah, everybody has.
Everybody has. So it might be time to reevaluate, guys. Take a little bit of time for yourself and do that evaluation. Now, we did get a lovely little message in from this lady, Nicole, and she wants to know what her spirit guides, or what is her spirits guiding her towards in her next chapter.
Well, Nicole has I feel the wolf around her.
Okay.
Do you feel that?
What does that mean? You explain.
Well, I think that's her spirit animal.
Okay.
And I think... what's her next step in line?
I think travel is major coming up around her at the minute.
Yeah, but I think you have to be positive and put out to the universe what you really want.
Yeah, not to be afraid.
Yeah, and don't be afraid of what you want to do.
She is quite fearful of things not working out in her favour.
Do you know Nicole?
No.
No, neither do I. No, but don't be afraid because, Nicole, if you are afraid of anything, that fear will come in. You need to be positive and things will turn out absolutely beautiful for you.
I do think travel is very strongly coming up for her as well.
Yeah.
I will pull her a card. And we will see.
Nicole, also, I think there's a lady around you that's not very nice. I think there's somebody that could be taken are very nice to your face, but not nice behind your back.
Ooh, we don't like that. She probably knows who it is as well.
Probably.
Your angels are giving you the two of thought. You've actually been feeling quite stuck at the minute. They've noticed that things aren't moving forward exactly the way that you want them. And exactly like Mom just said there, don't be afraid. You need to start manifesting the life that you want, Nicole. Call in what you want and don't be fearful. Because when you're fearful, it creates blockages. And let go of all that fear and all that worry, and really good things will just come in the door for you.
Yeah. And also the 9 of water, good fortune, good help, your wishes come true. So as you move forward in your life, there's good fortune around you.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
So it is.
Any more?
Yeah, we have a few questions, but we'll take our time. Chill out. You're excited with all the questions.
I love the questions. Oh my God.
You're like a jack in the box.
Yeah. No. I'm your jack in the box. I was talking one of the girls that comes to the Bitch and Stitch group.
Oh, I wouldn't take you for a talker.
Why? And we were talking, I rang Mary this evening. And
Yeah.
I grew up with her husband, you know, and we're talking about the good old days. And Mary says, why don't you write a book? Do you know, it might be an idea, because going back in the day, we had fun.
You did. You had a lot of fun. So you did. Right. Oh, we also got a message in. You know when we were talking about... it was mentioned on one of the podcasts, guys, where we were talking about death. And how somebody might feel death. And how you explained that spirit won't actually tell you.
If you're close.
Yeah. And the person actually replied back to us and said that you were correct.
Thank you.
Because somebody's death notice came up. It was like an aunt or an uncle of someone. So that's what that was about.
Yeah, but if, you know, like me now, and if I felt something, I would feel sick in the pit of my stomach.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to say, was if you are very spiritual or you're spiritually inclined, spirit are not going to come in and be like, oh, somebody you know is going to pass. It doesn't work like that.
No, it does not. And like going to people and telling you this and telling you that, and telling you the other, you know, telling you such and such a one is going to die. That's not how it works.
Yeah, no.
You know, and if you go for a reading, unless you have, as I says, a trickster in, spirit will not tell you that such a person is going to die. What they could say, there could be a passing of someone.
Do you know what I don't really agree with either? Is these group mediumship sessions, like the ones you see where people, you might have like 150 people or more, and they go to these psychic shows where the person would be there on the stage pulling out messages. I don't agree with that.
No, neither do I.
And the reason why I don't agree with that, guys, now each to your own. If you go and you think they're fun, off you go. But in my opinion, you cannot pull through an extremely valid message for somebody in that moment, because you could have 150 spirit coming forward.
Yeah.
And that message might not be for you, it could be for me.
Yeah.
And you could be giving them to the wrong people.
It has happened.
Yeah. But we might have very similar lives.
Yeah.
And that's why I think reading should be very personal and one-to-one.
Private, yeah.
Yeah. Because I do hear of these shows that go on. I think they're a huge money-making scheme.
Yeah. I wouldn't go to them anyway.
I'd be scared to go to them because I would be fearful of what that person is pulling, energy-wise.
Yeah, but I would be fearful for you to go, Andrea. Because do you remember going to school? How many times have I had to take things off you?
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying I would go. But
Yeah.
I'm saying I'd even be fearful of what energy that psychic is pulling in.
Yeah.
Because you just wouldn't know.
No, you would not.
And I would be picking it all up. Imagine, I'd be bringing
You were like a
everyone's...
fly. You were like a fly.
I would be bringing everyone's spirit home with me.
You done so.
Yeah. But I still continue to do that on an occasion.
But they don't stay with you.
No, because you clear them off.
And
Paul clears them off.
yeah, but talking to Paul and somebody I had for a reading, and they were saying that their sister or mother comes through after 2 weeks. Paul told me on no not to disturb a soul before it's a month on or 6 weeks.
Yeah, but you have people that come for readings. I don't think there's any harm in that.
I
I think in regards to disturbing the soul would be like, I give space for spirit to come forward in a reading. Spirit, to me, I'm not begging them to come in. I think that's what that means by disturbing a soul. By, like, if you're a spiritual person or you're a psychic, not to be pulling them in.
No, but what I feel is, and this is why I would agree with Paul, because sometimes a soul might be sad to leave. And then if you're trying to bring them back, they mightn't want to.
But that's why I don't force.
Yeah.
You leave the door open if the spirit is comfortable and ready.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be making a spirit do anything.
No.
And that's why Paul would say you shouldn't disturb.
Until they're really cross
Well,
over.
you shouldn't disturb them anyway. They mightn't want to come in today.
Yeah, and that's it.
And it's like we all have days where we just don't want to talk to people. Spiritually, it's the same.
And sometimes a spirit will hide behind someone.
I know that I've seen that happen.
They hide.
They'll come in, like grandma might come in and granddad might be hiding behind.
Yeah, that always happened, yeah.
It does. I get quite a kick out of that.
So do I. I've had it happen this week as well.
Yeah.
And that,
Yeah, it's wild the way spirit works. Like you learn new stuff every time you go on your journey.
we all do, Andrea. And every day, as I do say, things happen, and things happen to teach us lessons. And we should sit back and say, what lessons have we learned?
Yeah, I agree with that. We'll read out another message just to finish off this evening. So Leah, and I know Leah,
Hi, Leah.
sent in a lovely message, and she says, "Hello, glad to hear you're back with the podcasts. Thank you. I had a mad coincidence the other day and saw your TikTok about sending in a spiritual story, so thought I'd share. I had a dream that my granddad was gone to get his hair cut and he went for a pint afterwards.
Fair play, Grandad.
In the dream, a girl I know from around the town posted a picture of my granddad with his pint, though nothing of it, only for when I woke up, thought nothing of it, only for when I woke up and checked my phone, it was her birthday. I've never even spoken to this girl, so I'd have no way of knowing her birthday or any reason for her to be on my mind. Thought it was mad, hope all is well."
So
she had a dream about her granddad, that he was going in to get his hair cut and have a pint. And somebody she knows of, but she wouldn't really know,
yeah.
posted a picture of her granddad with his haircut and pint in her dream. When she woke up, she looked the person up, and it was actually the said girl's birthday.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe you should just type to her and tell her about what you...
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't do that.
I would now.
No, because it was her granddad. It wasn't this girl's granddad, Mum.
Yeah, well,
that could freak somebody out. You don't know what. Somebody might take an awful bad reaction to that.
Maybe. But the granddad was really there. Now, that granddad could be coming to that family.
Or it could be that the day in particular, that date, is a specifically important date for your granddad of something that happened in his life.
Yeah.
And it was just, he really wanted to get your attention on that date.
Yeah, that's probably true, Andrea.
Because dates and numbers are very important spiritually.
Oh, they are, yeah.
So he could be trying to say, hey, this date is very important.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But the only way it would really stand out because of this girl's birthday. Spirit will really get a message across when they have to.
And he probably was having a pint. And I hope he enjoyed it.
I agree. We'll pull Leah a card.
Yeah.
If that was me, I wouldn't recommend messaging someone. You would be more inclined to do that. But you don't know, this girl might take awful offence to it.
Well, you call this programme what?
Unpredictable. Yeah, I know. But if somebody messaged me and started talking about Grandad Frank, I'd probably tell them to F off. I'd be like, oh, I'm not listening to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, some people did take things so badly.
Do you remember Grandad Frank?
Well, Mum, do I remember him? What type of question is that?
Well, it's 9 years.
I was a grown-up when he passed.
Really?
I was 17. I had my full faculties. What's so funny about that?
Funny
I had my
person.
full faculty. As if to say I never had them. I've always had them.
I thought you did. Oh, Sam.
God.
I'm an awful messer, everyone.
Well, apparently full faculties run in our family, so it's fine.
Don't know about me.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Ah,
Intuition and insight has come up for you, Leah. You need to trust your gut. Listen to what's been given to you, and you even need to write it down. Keep a log of what's been going on, because your angels are very strongly communicating with you these days.
Focus.
Ooh. Hocus pocus.
Focus. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence. Focus on your life. You're a bit gone off kilter, but focus a little bit more and be that leader you should be. There you go.
Now. That's a wild dream, though.
It's a lovely dream.
So if I sit up tall, I'm taller than you in the chair.
Are you really? But look at the cushion you're on. She's on a cushion.
Yeah, but if I actually sit up straight.
And she has a good chair. Me with spinal.
No, you have a great chair. What are you on about?
I have no back in it. I would love to think Grandad was having a pint. I would really love that.
He probably is.
Yeah, more than likely.
Well, on that note, guys, we're going to wrap up this episode of Unpredictable. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And please send us a message on our Instagram page, podcast_unpredictable podcast, and tell us how you have been finding the energy with this blood moon eclipse. We want to know.
And have a lovely weekend. Assert all your independence and keep safe.
Is that your words of wisdom? My words of wisdom are, don't message strangers if you don't know them.
Yeah. Okay.
Good night and God
Love and
bless
light.
everyone. Mwah.
Bye.